Hello penny pickers, my name is Dehan and welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. In today's video, to end off the week, we're going to be talking about the 4 top penny stocks right now to buy with analysts rating targeting around 76% to 209% upside. So let's dive on in and check them on out, guys. So the first penny stock picked by analysts is going to be Rigel Pharmaceuticals Inc. So there's more to Rigel Pharmaceuticals than analyst ratings today. It's worth noting Citigroup's last update put a price target of roughly 76% higher than the RIGL stock price. The firm's buy rating on the stock and $8 price target suggested bullish tones at the time. Little did they know that this week's development would trigger significant market momentum. This week, Rigel announced that the company and Eli Lilly, ticker symbol LLY, entered into a global exclusive license agreement and strategic collaboration to develop and commercialize Rigel's R552. This is the company's autoimmune and inflammatory disease treatment. In preclinical studies, Rigel's R552 demonstrated the prevention of joint and skin inflammation in an RIPK1 mediated murine model of inflammation and tissue damage. The company has completed a phase 1 clinical trial on R552 and expects to start a phase 2 clinical trial this year as the part of the collaboration. So Lilly will pay $125 million upfront to Rigel as part of the deal. The company is also eligible to receive up to $835 million in milestones plus a tiered royalty schedule. So this is huge news for Rigel, and that's why the stock today was up about 5% or about 23 cents. Currently, the stock is trading at $4.76. Now, if we look here at the 1-year candle, the stock has been doing great. It's been on a trend on up. Obviously, here, way overbought, pulled back down, consolidated around the $2 area. Then we saw after the consolidation, a slow run up throughout 2020 and going into 2021, obviously. So we went from $2 all the way up here to highs of almost $5.50. So over 100% gain, around 120, 130% gain. So volume is usually around 1 to 2 million shares traded, but today obviously we saw around 22, 23 million shares traded. The stock went from that $4.40 area all the way up there to $5.50. Obviously, the stock was a little bit overbought right there and it pulled back down, so that is actually a good thing because now we're going to be looking for a bounce off of this area to continue it on up to push through that $5 area once again, $5.50 and further on. So on this one, I'm going to give this one a price target of $7 per share. So we're going to have to watch this one for the rest of February and going into the rest of 2021 to see what happens with it. But definitely a decent stock to look at, especially with this deal and then the drugs that they have, on set with the phases that they're going through in the trials. So definitely want to add to your list. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you, so go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 200 plus likes in the first 24 hours of this video being up. I know you guys can do it. We just hit 20,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. Subscribe to the channel and turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. If you guys want to sign up for Webull, there's going to be a link in the description. Get your 2 free stocks when you sign up today. And as always, leave a comment below letting me know what penny stocks are you buying right now. Now, if you guys made it to the second penny stock, you guys are the loyal viewers. So, guys, there's going to be a huge announcement coming up soon. We will be doing a giveaway. So, if you guys are ready for that, stick around with the channel. In the upcoming weeks, we're going to be talking about that. So, the second analyst pick is going to be Infinity Pharmaceuticals Inc. A rating from Piper Sandler today put Infinity Pharmaceuticals in the analyst spotlight. The firm put an overweight rating on the stock along with a $7 price target. Based on the INFI stock price at the close on Wednesday, Piper's forecast is 83% higher than the current levels. However, Infinity also announced that it closed the $92 million offering at $3.80 a share in tandem with this rating. Conventionally, Piper Sandler was the book runner for the offering. Use of proceeds are earmarked for clinical development for its Engelisib, among other things. So obviously, whenever we have these type of share offerings, there is that little bit of a fear of share dilution, but that's not something we're going to be looking forward to right now because we think that this stock is going to be good in the future, so nothing to worry about. In the short term, obviously, it is a big deal, but in the long term, it is not. So this month, Infinity reported data from the Mario-275 at the American Society of Clinical Oncology 2021 Genitourinary Cancer Symposium. This is the company's randomized placebo-controlled phase 2 study evaluating the benefits of adding Engeslib IPI-549 to Bristol Myers Squibb's BMY. It's going to be in patients with advanced urothelial carcinoma. And the response in the market was favorable following the presentation. However, the penny stock pulled back when the Infinity first announced it would be raising funds. Obviously, like I said, share dilution is a huge thing. So in the short term, people start to panic, and they start to have those paper hands. And you know what happens with people with paper hands? They lose profits. They miss out on profits. You guys gotta have those diamond hands. I want you guys to leave a comment below. Leave me a diamond emoji and a hand emoji. Diamond hands. If you got diamond hands, leave a comment below. If you got paper hands, leave a comment below as well. So now that the offering is closed and the analysts have taken a bullish stance, will INFI stock amount to a recovery move this quarter? So ticker symbol INFI, it was up about 0.5%. Currently trading at $3.83. This stock, once again, throughout 2020, is traded around this $1 level pretty much for the whole year until about the end of the year, towards November and December. The stock started to move on up, all the way from that $1 level all the way to highs of $6 almost. Wow, that is a massive gain right there for INFI. I mean, that's over a 500 and something percent gain. So if you would have had $1,000 invested in November, right now that would be worth over, well, it would technically be worth around $4,000, but at that high, it was worth almost $6,000. That is a huge gain for anybody that got in on that. Let me know in the comments if you actually traded this one. Now, volume, pretty decent. I mean, we're trading around 500,000 shares daily, but we see here volume recently has been rising 5 to 6 million, and then we had 72 million shares traded this day, and volume is pretty high right now, around the 5 to 10 million share every single day. So we're seeing this one move on up quickly. We're going to give this one a price target of $6 per share for the rest of February. We're going to have to keep an eye out on it, and obviously throughout 2021. The third analyst pick on the list is going to be Vistagen Therapeutics Inc. So another one of the penny stocks with the buy rating this week is going to be Vistagen Therapeutics. Jefferies analysts slapped a buy on this stock along with a $6 price target. This puts VTGN stock forecast over 190% higher than the current levels based on Wednesday's closing price. What's more is this news rating came after Vistagen announced its latest round of earnings results. The company also updated its expected clinical studies this year related to its central nervous system treatment pipeline. Vistagen is expected to launch a pivotal phase 3 clinical study of its PH94B as a potential acute treatment of anxiety in adults with social anxiety disorder. It also aims to conduct a small exploratory PH94B phase 2 study in adult patients experiencing additional anxiety-related disorders. Now, this is going to be a quote right here by Sean Singh, which is the Chief Executive Officer of Vistagen. This year, we will also complete preparations to launch phase 2B clinical development of PH10 as a potential rapid onset standalone treatment for major depressive disorder in early 2022. Finally, later this year, based on the successful preclinical trials involving AV-101 alone and in combination with the probenecid, we will launch phase 1B clinical development of the combination to enable potential exploratory phase 2 development in several CNS disorders. Now, given these developments and potential future milestones, will analysts be right about this upside on VTGN stock? Let's check it out and see. So this one's going to be ticker symbol VTGN. It was up about over 20%, so 20.39% today, or about 42 cents. Currently trading at $2.48. We see this one trading around this 50 to 60 cent level pretty much throughout 2020. Then we saw here at the end of 2020 and beginning of 2021, the stock started to go on up. So this one went from about 75 cents all the way up here to highs of about $2.94. So pretty decent gain of about, 200% right there. Volume has been picking up 2 million shares, 5 million shares, 24 million shares trading here. And then we continue to have decent volume and certain pops here on some days, but the stock is continuing up, came to a new level, and then it continued to push up once again. Obviously right there, it hit a little bit of overbought area, pulled back down. Now we're going to be looking for a bounce off around, this area around here by the $2 level. If it can bounce off of that and build a new support level around this $2 level and bounce on up, pass through the $2.50 range, it can continue to push up. So we're going to give this one a price target of $4 per share. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on this one as well for the rest of February and 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, the last but not least, the fourth penny stock on the list is going to be Titan Pharmaceuticals Inc. So finally, Titan Pharmaceuticals scored an upgrade from Maxim Group this week. The firm boasted a TTNP to a buy and also placed a $11 price target on the penny stock. Based on Wednesday's closing price of $3.55, Maxim is forecasting a 209% potential move for TTNP stock. Let's keep an eye out on current and planned developments to see if this makes any sense at all. So earlier this month, Titan announced early study results in its JT-09 Pro Neura development program. The company said that the JT-09 combined with the Pro Neura long-term drug delivery technology demonstrated high potency and positive results for treating moderate to severe chronic proteinuria. According to Titan, this could pave the way for the next steps with the platform. Pilot pharmacokinetic studies in rats previously indicated that subcutaneous placement of pro-neura implants containing JT09 could deliver potential therapeutic concentrations of this KOR agonist for up to 6 months or longer, said Kate Beebe Varney, PhD, President and Chief Operating Officer of Titan. Though these results are very early, it does give traders something to track as the year rolls on. The addition of Maxim's latest upgrade may also be something to keep an eye on this one. So ticker symbol TTNP. It's up about 14.37% or about 51 cents. It's at $4 per share right now. But what we see here in the past in 2020, we were trading around $12 to $15 actually at some points. Then we had this huge sell-off at the end of 2020. Well, mid-2020, end of 2020. But right here we see a split. It was 1 for 30 split on 12/1/2020. So technically, we're not going to look at that right there, but they did split right there. We had a split at the end of 2020. So right here, we consolidated around this area where we traded around $3.26 pretty much for the rest of 2020 and throughout this year so far. And now we're looking for volume. Volume is definitely picking up. We've had, decent volume, 1 to 5 million shares every day with some certain pops here of about 3 million, 5 million shares plus on certain days. So what we're going to be looking out for this one is to continue to move on up, break through the $5 resistance. Once we get to that $5 resistance, we continue to move on up to our channel all the way to about $7.50. So we're going to give this one a price target of $7.50. This one is not the best pick on my list. Not my favorite pick on the list, the least favorite out of the 4 that we talked about today, but still going to be on the list. Price target of $7.50. We'll have to see what happens throughout 2021. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments below as well. So as always, guys, none of this is going to be financial advice. This is all for educational purposes. So before investing into any stocks, especially these penny stocks, make sure you speak to your financial advisor. If you guys want to do some paper trading with fake money, you guys can use my link in the description with Webull and get your 2 free stocks right now. As always, guys, smash that like button for me. Leave a comment below. What penny stocks are you buying? Do any of these penny stocks have your eye caught? Are you trading any of them as well? Subscribe to the channel as always. And if you guys enjoyed, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend and goodbye.